Shofetiym, chapter 6. And the children of Yisrael did evil in the sight of Yahweh, and Yahweh delivered them into the hand of Midian 7 years, and the hand of Midian prevailed against Yisrael. And because of the Midianim, the children of Yisrael made them the dens which are in the mountains, and caves, and strongholds. And so it was, when Yisrael had sown, that the Midianim came up, and the Amalekim, and the children of the east, even they came up against them, and they encamped against them, and destroyed the increase of the earth, till you come unto Gaza, and left no sustenance for Yisrael, neither sheep, nor ox, nor ass. For they came up with their cattle and their tents, and they came as grasshoppers from multitude, for both they and their camels were without number, and they entered into the land to destroy it. And Yisrael was greatly impoverished because of the Midianim, and the children of Yisrael cried unto Yahweh. And it came to pass, when the children of Yisrael cried unto Yahweh because of the Midianim, that Yahweh sent a prophet unto the children of Yisrael, which said unto them, Thus says Yahweh, Elohai of Yisrael, I brought you up from Mitzrayim, and brought you forth out of the house of bondage, and I delivered you out of the hand of the Mitzrayim, and out of the hand of all that oppressed you, and drove them out from before you, and gave you their land. And I said unto you, I am Yahuwah Elohim, fear not the Elohai of the Amorim, in whose land ye dwell, but ye have not obeyed my voice. And there came an angel of Yahweh, and sat under an oak which was in Ophrah, that pertained unto Joash the Avi ha-Ezri, and his son Gidon threshed wheat by the winepress, to hide it from the Midianim. And the angel of Yahweh appeared unto him, and said unto him, Yahweh is with you, you mighty man of valor. And Gidon said unto him, O my Adonai, if Yahweh be with us, why then is all this befallen us? And where be all his miracles which our fathers told us of, saying, Did not Yahweh bring us up from Mitzrayim? But now Yahweh has forsaken us, and delivered us into the hands of the Midianim. And Yahweh looked upon him, and said, Go in this your might, and you shall save Yisrael from the hand of the Midianim. Have not I sent you? And he said unto him, O my Adonai, wherewith shall I save Yisrael? Behold, my family is poor in Manasseh, and I am the least in my father's house. And Yahweh said unto him, Surely I will be with you, and you shall smite the Midianim as one man. And he said unto him, If now I have found grace in your sight, then show me a sign that you talk with me. Depart not hence, I pray you, until I come unto you, and bring forth my present, and set it before you. And he said, I will tarry until you come again. And Gidon went in, and made ready a kid, and matched cakes of an ephah of flour. The flesh he put in a basket, and he put the broth in a pot, and brought it out unto him under the oak, and presented it. And the angel of Elohim said unto him, Take the flesh and the matzah cakes, and lay them upon this rock, and pour out the broth. And he did so. Then the angel of Yahweh put forth the end of the staff that was in his hand, and touched the flesh and the matzah cakes. And there rose up fire out of the rock, and consumed the flesh and the matzah cakes. Then the angel of Yahweh departed out of his sight. And when Gidon perceived that he was an angel of Yahweh, Gidon said, Alas, O Adonai Yahweh, for because I have seen an angel of Yahweh face to face. And Yahweh said unto him, Peace be unto you, fear not, you shall not die. Then Gidon built an altar there unto Yahweh, and called it Yahweh Shalom. Unto this day it is yet in Ophrah of the Avi ha-Ezrim. And it came to pass the same night, that Yahweh said unto him, Take your father's young bullock, even the second bullock of 7 years old, and throw down the altar of Baal that your father has, and cut down the Asherah pole that is by it, and build an altar unto Yahweh Eloheka upon the top of this rock, in the ordered place, and take the second bullock, and offer an ascending smoke sacrifice with the wood of the Asherah pole which you shall cut down. Then Gidon took 10 men of his servants, and did as Yahweh had said unto him. And so it was, because he feared his father's household, and the men of the city, that he could not do it by day, that he did it by night. And when the men of the city arose early in the morning, behold, the altar of Baal was cast down, and the Asherah pole was cut down that was by it, and at the second bullock was offered upon the altar that was built. And they said one to another, Who has done this thing? And when they inquired and asked, they said, Gidon the son of Joash has done this thing. Then the men of the city said unto Joash, Bring out your son, that he may die, because he has cast down the altar of Baal, and because he has cut down the Asherah pole that was by it. And Joash said unto all that stood against him, Will ye plead for Baal? Will ye save him? He that will plead for him, let him be put to death while it is yet morning. If he be an Elohim, let him plead for himself, because one has cast down his altar. Therefore on that day he called him Yerubbaal, saying, Let Baal plead against him, because he has thrown down his altar. Then all the Midianim and the Amalekim and the children of the east were gathered together, and went over, and pitched in the valley of Yisrael. But the Ruach Yahweh came upon Gidon, and he blew a shofar, and Aviezer was gathered after him. And he sent messengers throughout all Manasseh, who also was gathered after him, and he sent messengers unto Asher, and unto Zebulun, and unto Naphtali, and they came up to meet them. And Gidon said unto Elohim, If you will save Yisrael by my hand, as you have said, behold, I will put a fleece of wool in the floor, and if the dew be on the fleece only, and it be dry upon all the earth beside, then shall I know that you will save Yisrael by my hand, as you have said. And it was so, for he rose up early on the morrow, and thrust the fleece together, and wrung the dew out of the fleece, a bowl full of water. And Gidon said unto Elohim, Let not your anger be hot against me, and I will speak but this once, let me prove, I pray you, but this once with the fleece, let it now be dry only upon the fleece, and upon all the ground let there be dew. And Elohim did so that night, for it was dry upon the fleece only, and there was dew on all the ground.